Alright, let's take our bass from flat and funky to full and punky. Hey, welcome back to the next part of mixing this song. So we've just gone through all of the drums. So if you haven't seen that, the little card at the top is going to take you back there because we are working with those mixed drums right now. So now we're going to be going with our bass. Now, as you heard, by clean itself sounds like this. I mean, it's a nice sound. It is a nice sound as it is. But there's a lot more we can do with that. Now, I'm trying out this new VST. I'm going to put a link in the description for you. And it's really good. It's really good. For years, I've been using third bass. I've been using third bass by Helion. And it just does wonders, right? So we've got it. I'll just use this VST right now. So yeah, the volumes are different there, but it just brings out a lot of extra stuff. However, let's listen to this guy here. Oh. Love it. I love it. So this is what we're going to be working with. Now I have already gone through and mixed this, but feel free to have a look at the settings here. These are going to vary depending on how your bass sounds. I didn't want it too high pitched, like too bright. I didn't want it too bright, but you do still get that nice snap with adding a little bit of drive and presence in there. And then we're going to add some EQ. Now we're just going to roll off a little bit of the low end here, and I think we're probably going to need to run off a little bit more of the front. Well, I think that's alright. And we've dipped out some muddiness. We're giving it a little boost for a little bit of brightness. You know, we want it to be a little bit bright. This is a punk song, well, you know, pop punky song. So we do need something. And next, we're going to go through with some compression. You might say we have 3 compressors here, and they all do an individual thing. So this compressor here, let's get rid of these. This compressor here grabs the whole signal and lowers it by 1.6 dB per dB over the threshold. And we've got it squashed quite a lot. Some may say too much. Some may say, hey man, this is rock, you need to squash that thing to its flat. But I like it kind of in the middle. I don't want the bass to fluctuate. And I think that's true on like 90% of songs. You don't want the bass volume to be fluctuating. It's meant to be a solid, sturdy piece of music in the song, right? Something you can rely on to fill in everything else. So I like to keep it nice and flat. So this effect chain at the moment, the order that we've got it in, we've got the sound changer, let's say, changes the sound, like the tone and everything. We've taken out a lot of bad frequencies that we didn't want. Then we've compressed it, so we're compressing all the good frequencies, and the bad frequencies are going to be less compressed, I guess. They're going to be equally compressed, but they're going to be less obvious because we've already removed them. Now this next compressor is also a reverb compressor, but what we've got is it's only going to be acting within these frequencies. So it won't be happening all the time. In fact, it's not happening at all right now. So probably need to lower that down a bit more. But it just takes away that. You can see the little bar is over here. That's reducing it by that much. Those frequencies. When those frequencies hit, so what that's doing is just those frequencies. It takes away that little slappy sound when there's not, you know, with the string slap. And leaving the rest unaltered. Now this next compressor is arguably one of the most important compressors, but you don't need it on every song. This compressor works alongside the kick on the drums. So we will have both of them, and you'll watch when I click on one, it opens up both. Okay, so we've got the side in from on the kick, and then we've got the number one, instance one, on the bass. And what I tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to redo this bit so I can show you exactly what we did. So on the kick, replugs, side in. Now side in means that this sound is going to go in to whatever you're going to send it to. So we've got standalone instance one side in, and then you need a corresponding instance one. So that's going in the side of instance one. Let's imagine it was like an analog desk. You're plugging the kick into this compressor. Now the idea behind it is every time a kick sounds, it's going to turn down the bass by your desired amount, so the kick comes through, so it doesn't mud up the same frequencies, the same sound, and the result is that the kick is more prominent, more bassy, more mid-range, everything. The whole thing, you could hear the kick a lot more without actually adjusting the volume. Instead, you're lowering the volume of the bass by that snap, that real quick moment. So in the detector input, we need to detect where the sound's coming from. We are going to drop this down to auxiliary input, left and right. And now you can see this sound is only peaking. It's peaking alongside here, look. If we get our thresholds right, so we only want it touching, it doesn't matter when, as long as it goes past it and back away from it as well. I only want to dip about maybe 2 dB, and we want the attack to be like straight away. And we want it to release quite quickly as well, so we only want it to dip the bass really, really, really quick. Obviously you don't want to do it too fast. So we do that, and then we can adjust our volumes accordingly. Now I promise you, you might be thinking, oh well, I'll just turn the kick up, that'd be fine. When it comes down to limiting the song in the mastering phase, all of the volumes get pushed up. Okay, now the idea behind this is that everything will be pushed up equally, apart from the bass when a kick sounds. So the bass will never overpower the kick, and you'll always be able to hear the kick, but you'll never lose that feel of the bass because it's being released straight away. Okay? We're just going to raise our volume now. There it is, that'll do. Now just out of comparison, we're just going to swap out our BOD VST with our third bass that we've always used, and we're going to listen to the difference. Now for this song, I much prefer the BOD, and I really like it, and I really encourage you to download and try it. Really, really nice VST. Okay, I think for now that is it for the bass, so I hope that helped you even if in the slightest bit. Really appreciate the love and the comments and the likes, and until the next time, it's Andy from DIYBand. Goodbye.